Well, Fox 26 is your Gulf Coast Weather Authority, and meteorologist Ramisha Shade, you've been talking about some good weather for this weekend.
Yes, it has been so crazy, so roller coaster all this year, really. So it's nice to finally calm things down. Most of the rain will be gone tomorrow. Perfect pool weather. If you can handle the heat, throw on the sunscreen, have a great time, go out to a festival, go out to the park, go out to the beach, enjoy yourself while the weather is quiet. As far as the heat, it will be intense. Of course, today was the first full day of summer, and it certainly felt like it. Temps in the 90s for most of you, low 90s for Houston, but we're going to crank that heat up another notch over the next few days. Overall, if you're going to be out on the jet skis, maybe out on the boat, out at the golf course, weather looking nice, especially for Saturday, although hot and steamy. Slightly better shot for some rain on Sunday. That will basically depend on what pans out in the tropics. Right now, though, no tropical systems heading our way at this point. We do still have the risk for some minor tidal flooding down around Galveston Island and also the Bolivar Peninsula, so that's why that coastal flood advisory will stick around. So watch out for any flooded roads that still linger in that area. At least over the last couple of hours, we've gotten rid of those last few downpours that were up around Huntsville, College Station, Livingston. Things are drying out for the night, but if you do have beach plans for tomorrow, I think the weather will be nice for the beach if you can deal with the heat, but if you're planning to swim, probably not the best idea. We've still got that very high risk for those rip currents, so try to stay safe. You may want to stay out of the water and just enjoy some time in the sand and the sun shining on you brightly, hopefully with that sunscreen on. Wind out there still a little on the breezy side, but at least we've gotten rid of those 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts that we've had over the last few days. So things overall are calming down finally. Maybe you've got this on your to-do list for Saturday morning, heading to the farmers market. There's a nice one right on Grand Parkway in Katy. Temps not too bad early in the morning, 82 by 9, but by early afternoon we are already climbing to the low 90s, but at least you won't have to worry about a lot of rain. Rain chances only around 10%. How about this event? Maybe you're hanging out in the Woodlands tomorrow evening, enjoying some nice Zydeco music. I hear there's supposed to be a Zydeco band out there at Waterway Nights. Temperatures are not going to be the most comfortable, so make sure you have your bottled water or your beverage of choice. Stay hydrated. Temps likely still in the 90s by 7 p.m. At least we don't have to worry about a lot of rain for tomorrow, but notice the rain chances creeping back up to 30 to 40% as we go into the second half of the weekend and for much of next week. At least we're keeping them fairly low right now, but it will all depend on what happens with this system. It looks like we do have an area of low pressure trying to develop again in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. Chance for this happening and for it to develop into a tropical depression or tropical storm right at 50%. So that is a medium chance. So let's see what our Gulf Futurecast shows for tomorrow evening. And you can see that counterclockwise circulation. That is likely an area of low pressure in the southwestern Gulf. It likely slams into Mexico next week once again, but it could spread a little more tropical moisture our way. So for now, we're watching the Gulf closely. I think the system will not come anywhere near us, and we're going to keep those rain chances around 30 to 40%. However, if things change and it wants to jog north a little bit more, we may have to bump those rain chances back up. But for now, I don't think it's going to be a washout. I don't think it's going to get quite as bad as what folks across the coast dealt with from Tropical Storm Alberto, but of course, you know, these things can change. We're watching it closely, but at least the weekend is looking nice. I am super excited about that.
Yeah,
yes, we all are, just a break from the rain for a little
bit.
And
honestly, it was kind of a nice break today with the temperatures not being super hot. They were just like
they're going to be there
hot.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe not quite triple digits, but yeah, it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah, it was. It's not, like 90s is okay.
Yeah, I can deal with low
upper
90s.
Upper 90s.
But yeah, that's when even I'm like, okay, that's enough.